Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say,
All right, enough of that. What's going on? I see we got 7 real homies in the crib here for this 2026 RobinHood Portfolio Shakedown, man. Let me get myself on the screen. I ain't been live by myself for so long. I done forgot how to do all this. I'm just kidding, y'all. Just kidding. Having a little fun. What is going on? Welcome to Investing with Rod. I am your boy, the ROD, man, and it is a pleasure to be here. Want to say it is an honor to have 7 people in here. I know it's a little late. Wasn't scheduled to do this tonight, but as I was looking at my portfolio today, I was like, hey, why not go on and holler at the people, man? See what everybody's up to. See how your year's been going when it comes to your investments, whether it's stocks, crypto, ETF, putting your money under the mattress. Did you get any interest by doing that? Hey, welcome to Investing with Rod. Everyone on this channel, we talk about stocks, we talk about crypto, exchange traded funds, also known as ETFs. But more importantly, we show you my journey on how to invest with a small amount of money. You don't need no thousands and hundreds of dollars and all that good stuff. All you need is just a little bit of money. You got $1, $2, $3. Your boy gonna show you how I do it. I ain't gonna tell you what to do because I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just an everyday dude that's showing you my journey. Please do me a favor, consult with a licensed professional or a financial advisor before you invest any of your hard-earned money. This video is just for educational and entertainment purposes only. We just gonna have some fun. We're gonna talk about how I'm making money, how I may be losing money. We're gonna shake the tree, baby. I'm about to get rid of some stuff. Y'all really don't see me get rid of investments, but I'm about to get rid of some stuff. I just can't stand this, man. I don't like losing. I don't like losing money. I don't like losing at marbles, horseshoes, nothing. So do me a favor. If this is your first time here, subscribe to the channel. There's a little button down there that says subscribe. Next to it is going to be a bell. You want to hit that bell. It's going to default to personalized. Don't leave it there because you won't receive any notifications. You have to go up, select all, hit that. Boom, bam, you're in the house. And every time I go live, 9 o'clock at night, midnight, 9 in the morning, probably not going to happen because I still be asleep. Saturday, Sunday, it doesn't matter. You'll get the notification and you'll be here. But anyway, man, what are we going to be doing today? We're going to take a look at one of my portfolios. And I have several different portfolios. I have a JP Morgan. I have Fidelity. I have Charles Schwab. But today we're going to look at RobinHood because that's what we've been working with. Before I get started, let me see who we got in the crib in here, man. We got the Griffiths. What's going on? Meeting our award-winning. Boy, they got about, I think about 27, 35, 62 awards. I lost count, man. I lost count 2 years ago. 15 real homies in the crib. Hit that like button. Share this thing out. Tell somebody, hey, you got this dude over here. He ain't got no suit on. He ain't shaking and faking. He keeping it real. He got a t-shirt that says Point Blank Experience, one of my other channels. I got the G hat on because we either going to get some money, be gangster. I don't know what we about to do, but we about to have fun up in here tonight. All right, let me see who else we got in here. Satstrap, man. I'm investing in just Bitcoin and cash. Hey, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Bitcoin. I'm going to do a video, man. Y'all might have you be a special guest. I'm going to do a video because is Bitcoin going to do something or is it just going to keep messing with my emotions? You know, I'm tired of Bitcoin, but I ain't going to get rid of it, though. We got Just Asking for a Friend in the crib, part of the Point Blank Network executive team. We got the Nichols in the house. What's going on, Desmond? Kizzy, how y'all doing? J.R. Hill been rocking with your boy since I first started this thing. He in the crib. Appreciate you for being here. Let me see who else we got here. What's up, East Boogie? How you doing? How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Who else we got in this thing? House of X, the mighty House of X. I just did an interview on their channel. That's why I said in the beginning, man, it's been so long since I've been by myself. Saturday I was on the Media Night Awards pre-live. One day last week I did an interview with the Lewis Vibes on the Points Blank Experience, my other channel. Then Tanya and myself did a collaboration Monday. So it's good to be here, man. I ain't got to worry about nobody saying that. Rob, be quiet. I can just say what I want to say tonight. But anyway, let's share this screen, man. We're going to jump in here. We're going to see, as you can see, the first thing I have pulled up is VOO, or the Vanguard S&P 500 ETF. This is not going to be one I'm going to shake down. I put this up there for a reason. Anybody that's starting investing, if it was Rod and my portfolio, I'm not telling anybody else what to do. This is one of the first things I would probably invest in. Why? They don't have S&P 500 up there for nothing. They don't want to just sound cool. Yeah, it looks a little pricey, $632.11 a share. Don't trip, man. We're on RobinHood. I will be putting my link in the description. Anybody want to use that link? I'll get some free stock. I'll be honest with you. You'll get some free stock. I'm being honest with you. It will be both winning. I'm just going to tell you the truth. So, but 500, that's not the Indy 500 or 500 guesses on the Price is Right or nothing. That's 500 companies that you will be invested in, the top companies in the United States on the stock market. So that's one of the first things I look at. But let's get down in this, I might have to make this a little small. No, we're going to do it from up here. So the first stock that I want to look at is one that I really, and what we're going to do, y'all, we're not doing all this 3 months, 5 months. I ain't got time for that. Now, what did I just do? Right up here at the top, I'm going to do it again so y'all can see this magic. GOOGL. Notice I didn't type the E, but that's pretty simple. I pride myself on knowing the symbols. I'm not telling you you have to, but it's kind of fun. It sounds cool when you're somewhere. Hey, did you get any VOO? You know, you sound kind of cool. You sound know what you but that might be the only one you have, but you sound like you know what you're talking about. And you do. That's GOOGL. Most people will say Google. Well, Google doesn't have a stock, ladies and gentlemen. It's actually their parent company, Alphabet, which owns several things. Alphabet owns Google, YouTube, Gemini, and all this other stuff. So you're getting more than just Google. And it would behoove me to have some Google since I'm on YouTube. YouTube's owned by Google. The compensation comes for that. I'm basically investing into a company that I'm working with. It's not rocket science. And that's what we try to do here. We try to make this as simple as possible. So when I first started this, y'all, it wasn't no YouTube. It was well, it was some computers, but I didn't have one. I was in the hood. So we had to go to the library. I used to buy newspapers and throw the whole newspaper away except the financial portion. Why? Self-taught. You can't give me no excuses and say I can't learn or it's too hard. I was going and getting a newspaper with a bunch of numbers and percentages and decimals and little letters, GOOGL. Hell, I didn't know what that meant. But I was intrigued because of the final destination. I'm going to do a video or live on my other channel, Points Blank Experience. Are you so concerned about your current location that you're not seeing your future destination? I hope that didn't go over nobody's head. Let me say it again. Are you so concerned with your current location that you can't even see your future destination? Where are you trying to be? I knew when I was younger, I wanted to be having, I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to be rich. I didn't want to be wealthy. I didn't even know nothing about no generational wealth. I just wanted to be rich. Now I have a different mindset. I have a mature mindset. I don't want to be rich. Rich people go broke. It would be good to be wealthy because wealthy people tend to preserve money. But at the state I'm at right now, I want to have financial freedom with a generational, and my boy Nigel Schroeder said this, not generational wealth. I want to have financial freedom with generational mindset. Wherever the cookie crumbles, wherever it lands, I'm going to leave something to the next generation that came after Rod and my family. Hopefully, everybody's understand what I'm saying. I'm not going to sit over here and fool myself and talk. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me put myself back up here. I'm not going to sit over here and fool myself and say generational wealth and all these big words because it sounds cool. No, I would rather be honest with myself and say, hey, what do I mean when I say financial freedom? Do I have to go to work? Nope. Do I have to worry about taking a vacation? Nope, because I don't have a job. I work for myself. Am I able to pay my necessities? Yep. We're talking financial freedom, ladies and gentlemen. Can I travel when I want to? Yes. Can I enjoy life? Can I live? Notice I just said buy the last suit, the last Gucci watch, the last Rolex, the last whatever I decided to buy. No, I didn't mention any of that. I was talking about living, not living beyond your means, but having financial freedom, thinking about a generational mindset. Now, let me come on back here. What up, Gary Master? I see you just came in. Appreciate you being here. Let me go back to sharing the screen. So let's see now. Let's get in here. All right. So Google, that's going to be the first one. And I'm going to show y'all what we're going to do. It's going to be simple. All right. So Alphabet, the parent company of Google, is currently trading at $330.28. This is probably the last time I'm going to say this. I may say it later on in the live stream. We don't have to worry about having $330.28. It would be crazy of me to have a whole channel talking about investing with only a little amount of money, and $330 and a lot of pockets, including mine on some days, is not a little bit of money. When I say a little bit of money on Robinhood, I know this $330.29 Alphabet stock is an entire pecan pie, sweet potato pie, pumpkin pie, lemon pie. I don't care what kind of pie you like, it's a pie. Now, I only have $5, so I'm able to go on Robinhood and get a $5 slice of the entire pie. And then, ladies and gentlemen, I have a uniform. I'm ready to be in the game, or I can say I'm in the game because now I'm invested with $5. And when I first did it, you couldn't tell me I didn't own any Google. I was a shareholder with $5. I was an owner, and that's the reality of it. Now, am I going to try to go to the headquarters and see if I can get in the meeting? No. The board meeting? No. But do I have voting rights at the shareholders meeting? Yeah. It ain't going to have much pull with $5, but I still am building toward my financial freedom with a generational mindset. Y'all follow along. And the cool part is I'm not even taking offering at the end of this. Y'all just follow along. This is free knowledge. You find some people that probably charge anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000 a head to talk about what I'm about to show y'all tonight. So I'm going down here. This is all I care about. Remember, we're investing small amounts of money. So this here whole account is for YouTube. I'm not trying to show you an account with $50,000, $60,000, $100,000 in it. What's the purpose? A lot of people see that and will get defeated before they even start. But people can say, hey, Rod got an account with $60. You might see an account in here with $2 in it. But that's letting people know that there are opportunities out there for everyone, not just the people, the 1%ers, the people with all the money, the people that are billionaires and millionaires and on the cover of Fortune and Forbes. No, there's opportunities out there for people that ain't even been in the newspaper yet, that the only exposure they get is from social media. So anyway, what I want to see, this is what I'm going to focus on. And I'm not going over this entire portfolio. I already have some stocks picked out. But do y'all see that? Up 44%. Sorry, that was my younger brother. You know, that dude always, I think he got a camera up in here. He always checks me when I'm live. Anyway, up 44.33%. This is not what is done in the last month, the last week, the 3 months. This is what has actually been made. So I want y'all to picture this. This market value is $60, but I've made $18. So I only invested $40 of mine. Imagine every time you go to the bank and you deposit 40 and you go back. I probably had this, I don't know, maybe a year. You go back and they done threw another 20 in your account. You gave them 2 20s, then you want to go get your money. Now you got 3 20s. I can drop the mic in this right now. This alone right now, what I just said, if it doesn't make sense to you, put it in the comments. I'm sorry, this don't make sense to me. But don't worry, we're going to keep going. And that's all we're going to do. I'm not worried about how much I have other than the value and the percentage. Next, For all you cruisers out there, the next time you go on a cruise ship, wouldn't it be nice to say you're an owner of the cruise ship? A part owner? You don't own the ship. Now, don't go up there talking about you want to drive because you one of the owners, or you think we should pull in it said we go into Cozumel, but I don't want to go to Cozumel. I want to go to Puerto Rico. I own Carnival. Don't do that because that ain't going to work. You might end up in the jail. But in reality, man, I'm going to jump in these comments in a minute. So what did I type? Did I spell out Carnival? Well, Rod, let me tell you another thing too. I can. But other than these videos, all of my money movements are on my phone. Number one, I can't text too good. So I'm trying to text as few letters as possible. And then when the market's moving, I ain't got time to be over here trying to figure out some company name. Or let me give you an idea. Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturer. I ain't got time to type all that when I can type TSM, which is the symbol. So I'm going to go ahead and type CCL for Carnival. And I notice I'm just looking down. Anybody, if y'all want to challenge me, man, let's have some fun. Put any company in the comments, and I bet y'all know the symbol. Don't put nothing crazy like something they came out with yesterday. Don't do that now. All right, so it's currently trading at 28.25. So this is a cheaper pie. I mean, I don't know who made this pie, but it's a little cheaper. Let's go ahead and go down here. Market value 95. Do y'all see something here? For the people that's just starting out that say, man, I can't invest. I couldn't invest. I don't have enough money. I got $60 over here. I got $95 over there. I mean, that's two places right now I can go get a little bit of money if I get in a jam. Just a little bit. But look at this, y'all. Forget all the shenanigans. It's up 66.37%. 66.37. This $95 started out. If I had made 37, and I'm pretty good at math, and you see that 553, that's 90. I invested probably about $58 into this. So I took 58, and then I went back and they gave me 95. Man, come on now. It ain't always as easy though. I don't want to put no fictitious stuff out there. Do I make money in everything I do? Nope. But I hate to lose. And if I hate to lose, I'm going to study. I'm going to become a master of my craft so I can minimize the losing. Let me jump in these comments and see what we got. Anybody got any questions? All right, let's see here. Let me see where I left off at. Hey, Tasharia, what's going on? How you doing? Says, hello. What's going on? What we got in here? Congratulations to the Griffins. Yes, congratulations to the Griffins. Hey, what up? Blow, what up, man? What up now? How much higher can it go? I don't know, man. I don't have no crystal ball up in here. If I ate, the day I know how they go, how high they gonna go, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna take a picture of this. I'm gonna go back and take a picture of this after this is over. I like that, man. Hey, stay on in here, blow. I like that, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know. That's a good one, though. Stay in here, please. Thank you. Okay. Carry share. Hey, what's up, Lisa? We got Lisa J. Stocks in the house, 145% Google. Look at that, man. She up 145% with Google. I'm over here slipping. I'm slipping on a banana peel. That's another YouTuber with an investment channel. Different perspectives, same. We're trying to get to the same place. I'm saying financial freedom. You got to go to Lisa's channel to see what she called her journey. But we both got Google. We off to a good start. I'm not holding any cruise, airline, those type of things. Okay. What's up, Video? My co-host, Tanya and Timmy in the house. All right. What celebrity got? Oh, celebrity. I'm about to show you celebrity. Believe it or not, TGT is what? Target, Disney. See how we do it? That's Target, that's Disney, man. I don't be playing. I do this. That's what they say. I think that's what them young folks say. Anyway, let me get over here. So, what is Target? Now this, y'all, I like this question because this is what you need. When I said earlier, you have to be a master of your craft. You got to know who owns who. You might not want to. Yeah, I want to know. I can't be running around here talking about I'm a part owner and I don't know what companies we own. That just don't make sense. So I'm going to go ahead and type a symbol, RCL, which is Royal Caribbean. There it is. I'm just typing symbols. I ain't even look down. Royal Caribbean, boy, that's a little more expensive pie. But if you look at the two companies, you look at Caribbean, at Carnival, you look at Royal Caribbean. Sometimes it may be two different clientele. I'm just saying. I don't know why the price is so different, but $278, yeah, we might have to get us a couple slices of the pie instead of the whole pie, $28. But y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all ain't ready for this. And if you would probably say, well, didn't I say Celebrity Rod over there with his AARP butt? I can hear it now, y'all. Up $90, 90.46%, up $50. So that means I only invested $56. And then they gave me another 50. Man, this is like, woo-wee. I said, did this a long time ago. I might have got excited. I might have took a trip. I don't know. But y'all, seriously, why did I pull up Royal Caribbean? Because they own Celebrity. If I'm not mistaken, let me see here. Let me see here. Show more. Yeah, right there, y'all. Right there. Celebrity Cruises. So there you go. If it's yours, that's what Celebrity doing. 90% back. Lisa just said she don't have any. So we're gonna go down here. We're gonna look at the next one on my list. Now, this is where everybody jump. I just got this, man. I'm not a fan of NVIDIA. Notice I just typed NVDA. Could have put a couple eyes in there, but I ain't feel like doing that. $184.06. Everything went up today. The market was hurting yesterday. I looked at my phone and thought it was just red everywhere. Everything went down, but that was good. That meant it was a sale. I smile when it's red. I'm not too happy when it's green. Y'all ain't see me go over there and buy anything. I don't want to buy all this green on the board. That means I'm buying high and selling low. I want to sell high and buy low. Yeah, sell high, buy low. There we go. All right, y'all. Now, there's NVIDIA. This what I'm talking about. NVIDIA out of everything. Now, I only got $11. And there's a reason I only got $11 because I'm not a big fan of NVIDIA. But look, up 24%. I'm over here shaking my head like 24% ain't nothing. But when I got 90% and whatever the other one was, 60% and all this, 24%. But think about it. Where can you put your money? Name a bank you can put your money in and get 24% return. Name a bank you can put your money in and get 14% return. Anyway, we don't have to. This is AI. NVIDIA is all about AI and chips. What's next on the list? All right. Hey, Lisa, you might change your mind after the night. You might be. I'm trying to tell you, you might want to. Now, it wouldn't make sense for me to be talking about points, miles, and travel, and not be able to say on Points, Blank Travel on my other channel. Hey, I own a little Carnival. I own a little Royal Caribbean. I own a little. What did this say? Hilton Worldwide. Let's go ahead and pull up Hilton. I own a little Marriott. I'm talking about the places I stay at and cruised on one time. I invest in what I believe in. I used to invest in companies I use. I still do that, but I invest in companies I believe in, whether I use them or not. I just started with some Chat GPT. That ain't even part of it's AI, but it ain't part of some of the companies I'm thinking about. Like you got Google, Gemini, and all that. But forget all that. Hilton Worldwide. Let's see. Now I'm gonna tell y'all when I bought some Hilton, when people couldn't go nowhere. Everybody was stuck. Everybody was at the crib. Could nobody go nowhere. And the prices of the hotels just went down. The cruise line went down. The airplanes went down. All the prices of the stock went down. But I knew we was going to be back outside one day. One day. And I'm going to tell you how that paid off for your boy. I like to look ahead. Now, I want y'all to, let me be transparent. What y'all see here, this is probably my smallest brokerage account. Everything that you're seeing here, there are mirror images in my larger brokerage accounts, my JP Morgan Chase, my Fidelity, my SoFi. All right, y'all. I'm up 48% on Hilton. 48%. So that means I done made 17, subtract that by what, $38? So I put in 38, they give me 53. I mean, but y'all imagine what my larger portfolios are doing if this is the smallest portfolio. But what I'm trying to show everyone here, we start small. I may get on my phone some days And if I got $2 in my little spending account, I may invest $2. If I got 3, I may invest 2 and keep 1 in case I see something later on today. I don't know, man. But anyway, there y'all see that. What's next, man? We might well keep the party going. Let me go on over to Marriott. Watch, M-A-R. I put a T instead of R there. Had to go down to the stocks. Marriott International. See how quick I'm able to maneuver instead of type. I ain't got time to type on Marriott International. What if I don't know how to spell international? What if I don't know how to spell Marriott? It's probably harder than international. $322 a share. We'll get us a slice of the pie. I got just $9 because I wasn't staying in Marriott when I started. And then I forgot about it. And I forgot about it because look what happened. That $9 is up 36%. Meaning, if I made $264, I only invested $7, man, I was slipping on the banana peel. Somebody need to call the janitor and tell him to get all these bananas off the floor, man, because your boy was slipping on that one. So real quick, I'm gonna do one. I'm gonna do one that I'm not gonna do everything. I'm just gonna do a couple more that I'm gonna go in the comments, and that's gonna determine it. Because I got some I'm about to get rid of, and we're gonna jump over there in a minute. But I'm gonna pull up the next one. Now, as a vehicle, I'm not gonna tell you, I'm not a truck guy. I'm more of a sedan guy and a sports car guy. But I've never in my life owned this company as when it comes to a vehicle. Never, ever, ever. I'm not saying I wouldn't, not saying anything wrong. I just never owned it. Notice I just typed one little letter, F. But I'm going to scroll down to the stocks right here. Let me scroll this back up. And if you see F, you see Ford Motor Company. Ford Motor Company. I've never owned a Ford in my life, but when I'm going to my various locations, I see Ford trucks everywhere, F-150s, F-250s, F-350s. I see Mustangs, the Escapes. Why do I know these cars if I've never owned one? Because I own part of the company and I need to know what they're doing. I hope y'all follow with me. So I believe in the company, yet I don't use their products. But just because Rod don't use them, how many millions of others are using them? Let's scroll down here and see what Ford been doing. $13. Boy, I can get a bunch of them. I can get a bunch of them with $100 at least. Let me see my math. Probably about 8, 7, 21. Yeah, about 7 shares. All right, now keep in mind, I only put 15 here because my largest Ford is probably my Fidelity account. But look here, y'all. A company I don't use, I done made 36.9% on them since I had this account. I only invested $11, and out of 11, I got 4. Doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're starting small and you only have $10, and you check every day, and you see that 11 go to 15, I guarantee you're going to have a sense of accomplishment. I guarantee you. Let me jump in these comments to see if we got anything in here. Man, we got anybody in here from the hey, if y'all see any comments like this here, I don't know. I'm gonna guess your name. Well, I'm gonna do something I normally don't do. I'm gonna put you in timeout, then I'm gonna think about your name, then I'll come back and see if I want to let you out of timeout. All right, let's see what we got here. All right. Lisa put the thumbs up. House of X speaking. What about Delta? Okay, let me show you Delta event yours. I'm gonna show you Delta. We got 7 real homies in here. I'm gonna show y'all some stuff I'm about to get rid of. And I may do a part 2, 3, 4 of this. I don't want to, how long we been on here? 30 minutes? I got a little more time. Thank you, Nickel. Share, like, and subscribe. Yeah, please share out the channel. Like, subscribe. I'm going to leave it up there for a little while until I go back to sharing the screen. Lisa said sold my Ford and JetBlue. Did you make a profit, Lisa? I'm curious. Well, never mind. She just answered the question. It looked like a little emoji with the dollar sign hanging out. She probably took profit, meaning she sold it, made profit. Sometimes we don't get married to these stocks. We may have long-term holds, medium-term holds, short-term holds. What I mean by that, I have investments that I'm never going to sell. My Bitcoin if life goes as planned, I want to pass my Bitcoin down. So that's part of that generational mindset. I want to pass my Bitcoin down to my offspring. If my plan goes as my plan, but we all know, depending on what you believe in, there could be a higher being's plan that could overtake your plan. I'm just saying. So, but look, I want to do what Tanya said here. And let's see here. For anybody that's coming in, just to let y'all know, man, if you come in disrupting any live, where especially when people are here trying to learn, I will remove you rather quickly, especially if another executive member or whatever happened, I will. And very quickly. I don't really think about it. I may read the comment twice, and after that, I'll make a decision. So, okay. Lisa said, not really. They went up and came back now. Yeah. I bought Ford. I can't remember in my biggest account. I want to say like $8, something like that, 8 and some change. So let's see what this here is doing. Let's see what Delta doing. Man. I'm gonna see here. I can't remember Delta. Boy, somebody should have said Delta, because I promise I can't remember this for the life of me. DAL. There we go, Delta Airline. All right, Delta's trading at $69. I'll be honest, event yours. I've had American, I've had Delta, I've had Southwest, I've had United. I'm not a fan of airline stocks. I have to agree with Lisa on this. I just don't understand how your boy get on a plane, plane full. They're charging for the bags to fly to nowadays. They can be late if they want to be. And I ain't making no money off these shenanigans. I just don't understand it. Then I can look right now and the price will be this price. And then I can go look 2 hours later on the night, and the price may go up $400. I can't understand how your boy ain't making money behind those shenanigans. And let's see what Delta's been doing. Now, on this, I don't own any. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do what I said I wasn't going to do with my portfolio, but I'm curious to see. Last 3 months, Delta's up 12.66%. I'm not going to do year to date because we're only a couple of days into the year. In the last year, Delta's up 3.71%. I can put my money in a high yield savings account and make 3.71%. Matter of fact, you don't believe me? Go look up PayPal. Their savings account will give you 3.65% right now. And it's not going to fluctuate. It's not going to go up and down. That if I'm going to make 3.71 in a year, I'd probably rather do something else. I might go to the casino or something. I don't know. Let's see what it's done in the last 5 years. It's up 71%. But if you're a believer, if you're a firm believer, and this is going to be a long hold investment, long-term hold, 71.77% in 5 years, that's not bad at all. I'm still not messing with them, but that's not bad at all. So now I do want to pull up one here that kind of shocked me, but this is going to be a different explanation. Ticker symbol MSFT, Microsoft. All right, Microsoft is currently trading probably about $446 a share. Oh, I thought I saw a different number, but I heard something different. But $6.96. I haven't bought any Microsoft on RobinHood in a while, but I do have recurring investments on Fidelity and SoFi. Excuse me. But right here, y'all, boy, if this was a Microsoft, it would get the boot tonight. Down 7.49%. I could have kept dollar cost averaging and buying low. It's going to go back up. That's why it's still here. Microsoft, I don't understand why they're down like this, but I don't need to understand because that company is solid. You can't look at an exchange traded fund that has anything to do with the top companies or the technology companies and not see Microsoft in there. It's going to go up. They're heavy in AI. There's something going on, but whatever's going on, I'm going to be ready when they announce it. And I'm going to capitalize. So this is one of the few you're going to see. Now, if I'm down 1%, 2%, 0.5%, I'm not going to just go and sell it. That's not how this works. But if this was a different company, probably a company I was kind of playing with, it would be gone. But the next company I am looking at, I did a video on this. I don't understand this either. I'm just gonna type the symbol DASH for DoorDash. Now everybody today pretty much made money. Okay, I'll get ready to say, boy, $206.96. I don't get it. People don't even want to go to the drive-thru no more. First, you had to go in. When I was a little boy, you had to go in the restaurant or go to the little one that order from outside. Then they made it where you ain't got to get out of the car. You go to the drive-thru. Now they done made it where you ain't even got to leave your crib. You just get on your phone, press some button, they deliver it to your door. It might be cold. Maybe that's what's wrong. Maybe they didn't deliver too much cold food because they have destroyed me. Notice this is down to $1. But I liquidated some of this and I didn't do a video on it. I should have. But I'm down 13.9% from a stock that I did a video on that was doing well. And somewhere, something happened. I don't know. So for all the people out there that's using DoorDash and saying, I'm invested in what I use, they may not be too happy right now, but I will hold on. Right? They're not going anywhere, but I'm just saying, I got enough investments. I didn't have to worry about this one. So next thing I want to look at, I got to tell y'all, investing with Rod, I'm trying to hold on, but boy, my patience is getting thin. And if I'd have listened to Lisa J. Stocks, I'd have probably got rid of this a while ago. CHPT, charge point. What is charge point? Charge point is these electric car charging stations. You'll see them at IKEA and other places throughout metropolitan cities and stuff. Just looking at this chart, I just want to cry, but I know I ain't got that much money invested in it, so I'm not gonna cry. And I probably liquidate it. If I got $1.25 in this, I'd be shocked. But I heard somewhere that they were gonna make it mandatory to have all electric car country in like 2030. I think California was trying to do it by 2027 or 28. So I was like, hey, Rod, you like to stay 2 steps ahead, put your boots on. Let's do some boot scooting. I'm true. We in Texas, let's have a little fun. Let's put your boots on. I put them on. I should have put the mud boots or the rubber boots, because that's what happened. I ain't go boot scooting. I went to the wrong part. I told y'all I got $1. $1. That's all right. I'm gonna flip that dollar. Y'all mark my word. I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm gonna put that dollar in, and I don't know yet. And I might even do a short or a live, not a live, a little short video. I'm gonna take that $1 and I'm gonna turn that $1 into 5 somewhere. I don't know where yet, but now I am down 42.93%. What if I would have been the person? And this was diversity. What if I'd have been that individual that put all my eggs in one basket? I don't believe in the Easter Bunny, and I don't believe in putting all my eggs in one basket. But what if I would have? They would need to take me to the charge point station to charge me back up. You know them things where they put on your chest to revive you? They'd have had to do me like that. Cause what if I'd have had $100,000 and believed in this and no diversification? I would have lost $42,000 on a pipe dream. And what if? Notice what I'm saying. What if they don't have electric cars by 2030? What if they don't do it in California by this year? What if we always have gas cars? And then all these what ifs, my money is what if? What if I get 42% back? I don't know, but I'm not waiting to lose it. I'm gonna take this money and get it back. Y'all go see. So next, I'm gonna do something different here because I see this a lot. I'm gonna do 2 things. I'm gonna pull up this is probably one of the most boring investments on the planet, gold. Notice this is saying iShares Gold Trust, ticker symbol IAU, India Alpha Uniform, for the people that were in the military. If you're a civilian, I don't know, Isaac, Apple, Umbrella, I don't know. I just know how we said in the military. But $90.22, an ounce of gold right now is probably, I don't know, $3,500, $3,600. I haven't looked in a while, I'll be honest. But I had physical gold and I still have physical silver, like actual coins or bars or whatever. And it was one of the best investments I made. I liquidated quite a bit in 2024, 23 or 24. But let's see what gold's been doing. And the cool part of it about this is you actually are a shareholder in the trust, but the gold is physically held in like London or somewhere. I don't care. I don't care where it's held. It could be held under the ocean as long as it's got my name on it somewhere. I don't care where they hold it at, but just so y'all know. So look at this, y'all. It's not really blowing it out the water, but I'm up 24.3% for something that's boring. It's boring. You can bore me with 24% all day. But what I like about gold and silver, we're going to look at silver next. What I like about gold and silver, they are a hedge against when the market turmoil and the market is very shaky. It's good to have some gold and silver. That's why you see it. Excuse me, I have gold and silver in probably all of my portfolios. Why do I have so many portfolios? Just in case I lost. I forgot what year it was. I wanted to forget all of it, but I just can't forget how much I lost. I lost about, I want to say $15,000. 3 crypto companies went bankrupt. 15,000. It was no 1-800 number. If you know anything about crypto, it's not owned by anybody. It's not really managed by anybody. Now you do have companies that are buy portions of it, but these companies went bankrupt. And 15, I want to say it's about 15 grand, 15 stacks, poof. So I don't even like to tell that story, it just hurt my heart. But now let's look at silver, SLV. And it's not, notice IAU. IAU, that's actually like the scientific symbol. AU is a scientific symbol for gold. AU in the eyes because it's iShares, IAU. So SLV, it's going to be iShares Silver Trust. What is it doing? Look at this, y'all. Would you ever imagine that silver, I'm up 101%, and gold, I'm only up 24%. Everybody know gold is better than silver, unless you know what's going on. Gold is like a store of value, a store of wealth. Silver, kind of the same thing, but it can be used for other things, other industrial things, where it's not just something you wear around your neck or a bracelet or you serve food on it for holidays. It's more to it than that, but up 100%. That means I doubled my money. So I put 18 in, and they gave me my 18 back and another 18. Man, this is a cool game. If y'all don't understand the stock market, but notice I just showed y'all one where I lost 40%. So the way I look at that, if I'm up 101 and I lost 40, I'm basically up 60%. I'm not going to fool myself. Oh, I'm up 101, and that's all I'm going to talk about. Now I'm going to also talk about when I have the board meeting with my 3 board members, me, myself, and I. We're going to talk about that 44% loss that we had, and be real and say we're up 60%. When you come to investing, if you're just not getting in the game, don't fool yourself. Just be real. All right. Now, I'm going to pull up this one. This is going to be one of the few ETFs I pull up. SHLD. The Global X Defense Tech ETF. This is exchange traded up, trading at $77.02 per share. Oh, let's see what we've been doing. Break it down, but this is really our defense technology. What the military uses, the companies they use for aerodynamics and aerospace and ships and other stuff. So there's a lot going on right now. And me being a retired military veteran of 20 years and 26 days, I might not know everything going on, but I know there's some stuff going on. And I know these companies are going to be called upon and things are going to be needed. And I'm going to be right there at the party. Even though I ain't in anymore, I'm just going to make a little money while all this is going on. Now, you're only seeing $6 here. But keep in mind, it's in every brokerage, up 22.7%. And it is Man, I'm not even a fan of this, but I just see what it's going. So what does it do? The top 50 pure play defense technology companies from around the world. These companies are considered best positioned to benefit from increased governmental defense. I have an acronym, STAB, smarter than the average bear. If I know what was going on and I was somewhere 20 years, you best believe I know what was going on. So I'm just going to pay attention. Now let's look at some of these companies. So you have to think of it like this, but I want y'all to understand something. A lot of people say, well, I own Lockheed, I own RTX Corporation, whatever the heck that is, General Dynamics, Palantir, L3, BAE, Northrop Grumman, Saab. When you have an ETF, ladies and gentlemen, you really don't own the stock. In this case, RobinHood owned, I'm sorry, who is this? Was this Global X? Global X owns the stocks. You just have a share of a Global X ETF. To actually own the stock, you have to individually purchase these stocks. Let me look down here and give y'all an idea. I do own Palantir, and that's probably the only one on here that I own. I don't want to own all these individual stocks. I don't. So I don't care about ownership with all these, but I do want a piece of the pie. So I'll just get an ETF. I already own Palantir separately. My biggest holding with it is probably JP Morgan. And I'll go ahead and give me a little 22% on it. And I guarantee you, let's see what Palantir is doing by itself. So I'm getting 22%. I ain't got to worry LTR. And this could probably be the last one I'll do. PLTR, Palantir Technologies. Again, I ain't got time to type all that out. PLTR, real quick, 4 letters. Look, man, let's see here. Little shabby today, $167.65 a share. But look at this, y'all. Hey, boy, I'm telling you. I ain't no guru and I ain't got no crystal ball. I just got common sense. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's all. You want to know how Rod do it? Rod got a little bit of common sense. That's all he got. But up 59% with just Palantir. Ain't got to worry about all that other stuff and still get up 24% there. Hashtag winning, baby. I mean, I ain't going to say money falling out the sky. But I went to work today. Well, yeah, I did. I sat right where I'm sitting down, did a bunch and looked at a couple live streams, kicked it with a couple people, talked on the phone a little while, called the VA. And that was my work day. And now I'm live. That was my work day. Make financial moves now, young people. Make financial moves now. Have a generational mindset. You may be part. Oh, boy. Make sure I didn't freeze here. Okay. Yeah, my RobinHood did the whoop on me. Be part of that generational mindset. And next thing you know, you're in a position. You're in a position to do whatever you want to do. Financial freedom. I got to get big for this. 5 real homies still in the crib. But how many times have you gone to or wanted to take vacation and was told you couldn't because you were needed at work? That used to irritate me. Man, we got 400 people here. You need me for what? I mean, it didn't make sense. Let me get ready to raise up. So let's see here. We got just asking, speaking to Tanya and Lisa. And Nichols, share, like, and subscribe. I'm down 1 point. Oh, you're not okay. You're not doing too bad, man. Knowing Lisa, I can pretty much guarantee she's going to hold it stock. She's not going to sell it because it's down 1.2%. I don't even want to talk about charge point. But, they go to show that we're everyday people. Lisa J. Stocks, just asking, who I did a collaboration with on the channel. We're just everyday people with a financial mindset. We're no different than anyone else. We do the research. We watch videos. We watch YouTube videos. I watch Lisa. Lisa here right now. I'm in her live stream. We watch some of the same people, and we just take this knowledge and build upon it. And what we're doing is sharing it with other people. I mean, that's the gist of it right here. Let's see. East Boogie, thanks, Rob, for your service. I'm retired. Okay, what branch, man? I'm curious. What branch, East Boogie? What branch? Very curious, man. It was one more. Now, I want to get people's opinion on this. I got to pull this up. I just want to get people's opinion. And I know why they're doing it. And maybe Lisa have an opinion on it. Maybe somebody else. I don't know. I'm gonna type XRPC because that was the first one that came out. Canary XRP ETF. If you don't know, XRP is a cryptocurrency. Okay, it's up 71 cents. I think this is the first time. I don't know what I was doing when this. Oh, that's just one day. I must have been asleep when all that happened. Let's just look in the last 3 months. I bet it's red. Look at it. That's all I've seen since I own this here. Down, down, down. I felt like I was in a Nelly video. Yo Street of the Range Rover or something, man. It went up when this happened. Yeah, no wonder, man. I don't drink anymore, but that probably was a mistake. Everybody was hungover or something. And I'm going to tell y'all what I don't understand. I'm down 18.17%. Well, if you know investments, the whole crypto market's down. But my question is, and this is Rod talking to Rod, why am I? I understand people who are getting XO because they have brokerage accounts and 401ks and all that. That makes sense. They want to have exposure to crypto in their retirement accounts. That makes sense. I don't need all that. So to get one share of this Canary ETF is $20.93. Not bad, pretty inexpensive. But let me take one letter. Let me just take one letter off. Why am I gonna go get some? What was that? What was that little thing called? Just like butter, must be butter, parquet margarine, or whatever it was called. I don't remember. But why am I gonna go get the knockoff brand of Canary XRP, which I own some, and not after tomorrow I won't. Why don't I just go get the real deal Holyfield and get XRP crypto at $1.94? I ain't heard nobody yet say XRP ETF gonna take over the world. But people believe XRP is gonna be the digital currency of the future. I'm gonna tell y'all, if you ain't never watched me, I'm gonna show you when I bought it. We're gonna go back about 5 years. It was right around this time here. It was a little, might have been. It was about 20, about 30, yeah, about 27, yeah, maybe 32, 27. But so right there, y'all, 2022. Y'all see this? 34 cents. 34 cents. We're gonna track on over here to 24. Look how boring it was. It went up. Look, that was boring. And your boy wanted to get rid of it. I was just lazy and did. So I held on. And then it was a magical day. I think if I was with New Edition, I'd say, do you remember that day in November? I know they said September, but I'm going to say November. But it's happening right around here. Look at that. What was happening November 1st, 2024? Anybody remember? If you're a history buff, and that was only a few months ago, what was happening? It was only, 15, 16, however many months ago. I'll tell y'all what was happening. The presidential election. And look what happened. Boom, 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 boom. I'm glad I was lazy. And in 1 month, it shot all the way up to 260. From 34 cents to 260. I don't even know if I can calculate that high. 34, it would have been 340. So what, about 8 times my money, 8 times my money? And I'm going to tell y'all, I didn't have a little bit of money in there. Then we come over here, then it just went up a little bit more. July 2025, $3.45 a coin. Now we're at 10 times your money. I'm going to tell you what your boy did. I took some profit from XRP, furnished an entire dog house, because that's what it felt like a real nice 1-bedroom apartment. Bedroom, TVs. I was just buying TVs because they were so cheap, man. Let me get a 50-inch. Now they don't look big enough. Let me get a 55-inch. All right, $200, y'all, for real. But look at this, man. Look at this. 32 cents. And my mindset was, I can get 3 of these things for $1. 3 of them. Give up a little Starbucks. Give up a little Starbucks. That means at $3.50 or $7. Boy, I can get a whole bunch of these. $7, I can get about 20 of these things. Get some Starbucks. Forget that. I'll go drink me some water or something, some Kool-Aid or something. And I kept doing it. Look at this. I just kept on doing it. I just kept on doing it. And I kept convincing myself of the trade-offs. Sometimes we have to sacrifice. Let me make sure I'm still up here. Oh, man, I'm doing all that. And y'all ain't seen nothing I said. All right, you better use yourself. Okay. So I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all didn't see that. I'm gonna have to go back here. So I bought this right here. Man, let me see something. Why we still got 5 real homies. Cool. So right here, y'all. Well, let me take one more thing on screen. Let me take that last thing, y'all. So I'm gonna go back over there real quick. Short version. Right here, I bought it at roughly about 34 cents. Went all the way across here. It was bored. Election day right here was at about 50 cents. Shot up to about 260 right here. Then played around with it. Still hadn't sold. Went up to 345.7. That's the day I sold. Actually, I probably sold right about here. I sold probably around $3.24. 10 times my money. And I should never sell none of this stuff because it was basically free. I mean, I can't stand my couch. I'll be honest with you. Everything else, I guess I like. But patience, perseverance, equal prosperity. Actually, I could say this was patient, but to be honest, it was boredom. I was bored with it, and then I was lazy right here, probably around right in here, and I didn't feel like hooking up my my Nano X, which is my hard wallet, my cold wallet, which is not connected to the internet. I had to do so many little things with it, but look what it did, man. So why am I going to get something for $20 when I can get something for right now? It's currently trading at $1.94, less than $2. I don't know, man. Last thing I'll show y'all, if for the people that don't, and I will be doing a separate Bitcoin video soon. I'm gonna show y'all. So I'm gonna keep this on 5 years. If you don't know about Bitcoin, you might want to get to know about it. Dang it. I don't want to do that. I think probably about, yeah, right here. When was it? No, probably right here. So I bought Bitcoin about about right there, about $32,000 a coin. And I said, okay, man, I ain't gonna never get one of these things. And that's the story. But I fell into the trap. I bought it at 30 something. It got up to 45. I didn't want to sell a 65, double my money. I didn't want to sell because whoever they are, they some bad people, boy. They everywhere. But then I didn't take my profits and I started being remorseful because look what happened. It just went down. It went down. Went back up a little bit, went down. $21,000. I could have sold it at $32,000, still been up. But look at it now. Bitcoin is decentralized. I use not some Bitcoin. I use some, not XR. What did I use today? Stellar Lumen. I bought something with crypto today. So while standing in line at Kroger, got rid of some XLM crypto over to Coinbase, pulled out my Coinbase debit card, went up to the cashier, the little self-checkout, used my card, and basically just purchased it with some crypto. How did I pick XLM? I looked at what had I made enough money to cover this here for that day, and it was also up for the duration of me having. But look, it was down 46% here. Now look here. Then it get back up to that. Now, not only did it go back up to that 61 where I was crying, look at here. December, what is that? December 2024 is up to 100,000. I remember everybody was going bananas because not long ago it was at 20. But right now we're sitting here, and I'm not getting caught on whatever train we want to call it. Right now, Bitcoin is on sale. I'm not telling anybody to buy, wholesale, none of that. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just telling y'all what your boy doing. They are predicting. I heard a very intelligent young man, a content creator, a couple of days ago, Kenan Grace. He did a video, and he was talking about how he's loading up on Bitcoin. He's a believer. It could hit 250,000. It could hit 500,000 per coin. That's 6 times your money almost. I'm not missing the train. But my main motto is I never invest a dollar I can't afford to lose. There it is. I knew it was a 16,000 somewhere in there. Look, y'all, $16,000 per coin. I had lost over half the money I invested. And I kept buying. I kept buying. And look at where it is. Right now, if I would have, the money that I've spent from this point, and I actually got a little nervous. So I really didn't start buying again until probably about right here. So look at the opportunity I missed out on. I missed out on $14,000 worth of profit because I was scared. And that's when I really started living by. I never invest a dollar I can't afford to lose. I don't need to be scared. And now that $16,000 is now 5 times what it was back then. All right, y'all, let me go through these comments. We're going to get ready to raise up 7 real homies in the crib. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for being here. Where we at? You better use your stop loss. I should, but I just never, I need to, Lisa. You're right. I need to. No, I don't have one Bitcoin yet. I don't have one yet. Thanks, Rob, for your show. Okay. Oh, man. You went a couple years before I did. United States Air Force, 87 to 2007. I'm 89 to 2009, USN, United States Navy. And no, I do not have one Bitcoin yet, but my plan is I may want to hurry up and get one because at 250 to 500,000, if I just sit here and play around, my chances of getting one is getting slimmer, and slimmer. So, well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's the shakedown. Not really the total shakedown, but I don't want to get these too far over an hour. The one thing I can leave you with is even if you don't use a company, you may want to look at investing in a company if others are using it. And the reason I say that, I'll give you one, for example. I did a video on Expedia. I haven't used Expedia since I don't know what, maybe 2000, mid-2000, whenever it first came out, when I was in the Navy. I haven't even used Expedia. Thank you, Lisa. Good night. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for being here. Appreciate everyone for being here. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, please hit that subscribe button. If you haven't hit the like button, hit it. Make sure the thumb's going up, not down. Also, share this out. Tell somebody there's an individual over there that's actually breaking it down, not sugarcoating anything, not over here trying to look like he's balling out of control. My whole objective for this channel is to get everybody a financial pivot to think about your future, not just living in your current location, but preparing for your future destination. It's not rocket science. People make it harder than this has to be. This stuff is so simple. It's so simple. When you get people that want to sit in front of you, in front of the camera and use all these big terms and big words and all of that, don't get bamboozled by that. Don't get impressed by that. At the end of the day, it's common sense. Dollars, cents, percentages. You have calculators. You have phones you can talk to that'll tell you. Now you got Alexis and what's that little Siri? There might be a rod out there somewhere. I don't know. But it's too many ways right now where we won't get caught slipping on the banana peel. Last thing I'm going to put up here again, like, share, and comment. This is the last call for comments, man. Please drop them in the comments below. If you have any questions, you can follow me on Instagram at Investing with Rod. If also at, you see my shirt here, it's just at, I took the off, Points Blank Experience. Speaking of that, I will be interviewing a gardener. I'm trying to remember all these, got homesteaders, gardeners, farms. I will be interviewing a gardener tomorrow. And you probably said, well, Rod, why are you talking about that in a investing video? And I'll give y'all a real quick answer. If people are growing their own crops, harvesting their own land or land they're renting or whatever the case may be, building their own homes and stuff like that, they're saving money. They have a financial mindset. They're saving money and can put money toward maybe other things that they want to do, such as travel, have their younger family members travel, So I'm going to have this person on Points Blank Experience tomorrow. CC's Texas Garden. She will be joining me. We're going to get to know her. Ooh, I got some questions, and I'm not even done researching. I still have tonight, the rest of tomorrow, 7:35 p.m. Central Standard Time. It will not be on this channel. It will be on one of my other channels, Points Blank Experience. For the people that are here for Points Blank Travel, I haven't forgot about y'all, man. It's just I got to have some good information to put out. I don't just drop stuff to be dropping. I could actually sit up here every day and talk about stocks, crypto, ETF every day. But I like to put a video out. I like to put content out, let people digest it. They'll come out with something else on this channel. Now, I could talk about credit cards every day. I could interview somebody every day. But when it comes to investing, I want people to see the reality of it, digest it, understand it. And I still watch investment videos every single day because there's always something else to learn. Don't think you know it all. The day you think you know it all, you may possibly lose it all. That's just a little note from ROD. Anyway, we're going to get ready to raise up, man. Y'all do me a favor. Please come back soon. Hit that subscribe button again. Hit the notification bell. Don't forget to select all that way you won't miss out on future videos, live streams. You never know when your boy may go live. I will be coming at you soon, dropping more heat, more fire, more knowledge. More importantly, showing you how I invest on a little amount of money. I'm talking about $1, $5, whatever I have. I'm going to probably take a third or half of it. I'm going to invest it on my journey to financial freedom with a generational mindset. As always, I hope everyone have a blessed and prosperous evening. And with all that being said, shoot for the moon. If you don't make it, you're going to be amongst the stars. I can guarantee you. Go ahead and pull some stuff up here. And, man, how y'all like my thumbnail, man? I was on the bull, baby. I was at the stock market, New York stock market. Where's that? Wall Street, somewhere over there in New York. Man, boy, I was on the bull, baby. Not the mechanical bull. That's the money bull. Anyway, y'all, we're going to get ready to raise up. Y'all have a good one. Much love to y'all. I will be hollering at y'all soon if I can get this little thing to move. Hold up, man. I think my let me click this again. I think my computer locked up or something. I don't know. I guess we ain't gonna be doing that. I don't know, man. I can't refresh it. Let me see. We got it. All right, Growing Water E. Wade, appreciate you being here, man. I'm trying to get us out of here, and I might just have to end the button because this thing here is doing what it want to do. Oh, I know what I gotta do. Duh. Well, maybe not. Anyway, y'all have a good one. I'm getting out of here. I ain't got time to be going through all this. I'm gonna holler at y'all soon. Y'all have a good one, man. Peace.